Hi there! In this video, I'll show you how to optimize battery performance on your Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6. Let's get started. And firstly, to keep your phone from wasting battery power, start by closing unnecessary applications. For this, let's just tap these three lines and now just swipe up like this to close the applications. You can also just tap this close all and that's it. The next step is we can just enable adaptive battery. For this, open settings and go in the battery tab. Now just use this search bar to type in adaptive battery, here it is, and enable it by tapping on this feature. So this feature helps you save charge by managing which apps get resourced based on their usage. Less wastage, more uptime. Now let's return to these battery settings. And here, check which apps eats a lot of battery. For example, in my case, Always On Display uses 6% of battery. That's a lot, so let's disable Always On Display. For this, I'm gonna search for the tab lock screen and Always On Display and simply disable it by tapping on this switcher. Great! And now we can disable GPS, because GPS is a powerful battery eater. If you don't use maps or navigation, just turn it off in the settings and your phone will conserve battery power by not constantly trying to determine your location. For this, let's just use this search bar again and type in location. Here it is. And now just simply disable it like this. Now, let's manage brightness. You need to turn down the screen brightness or turn on dark mode. This will not only save charge, but will also be easier on your eyes. And also don't forget to turn off Always On Display like I did before as well, and set the screen timer for 1 to 2 minutes. And for this, we just need to open Display tab. And now, just reduce brightness by dragging this slider left. Disable adaptive brightness. Switch to dark mode and scroll a bit more to set screen timeout for 15 seconds, for example. Now let's disable 5G because it consumes battery power aggressively, especially in areas with poor coverage. So if you don't need fast internet speeds, just switch to 4G or even 3G. For this, I'm gonna return back to the main settings, then go in Connections tab. Select Mobile Networks and here in Network mode, switch to this option. Now let's disable vibration. Vibrating notifications and calls also uses power. If it's not critical for you to feel every call or notification, just turn off vibration in the sound settings. This minor change can noticeably extend battery life. Let me show you. Just choose Sounds and Vibrations and then just disable vibration by switching to mute or to sound like this. And now let's disable auto updates for apps. For this, I'm gonna need to open Play Store, tap on my profile icon and then open Settings. Here choose Network Preferences and now you can see the tab which is named Auto Update Apps. We need to switch to Don't Auto Update Apps like this. And this will help to extend your battery life as well. And I have few more tips for you left, so continue watching. And the next step, we can just enable power saving mode. For this, you can just simply swipe down from the top and then find this icon, which is for the power saving. Just tap it to enable, like this. This will reduce app activity, lower brightness, and disable unnecessary features to keep your phone running as long as possible. And after this, let's disable Bluetooth and NFC payments. So, if you don't need Bluetooth and NFC, you can turn them off because these features are constantly scanning the space, which also requires a charge. By disabling them, you'll reduce battery consumption. For this, let's open Settings as usual and then go in the Connections tab and here just tap on the switcher to disable Bluetooth and to disable NFC and contactless payments. Great! And the last thing we can do is to reboot the phone. If your phone hasn't turned off in a while, it may be time for a reboot. This simple action can help the system freshen up and improve battery life. Sometimes a good old-fashioned restart is the best way to fix minor issues. For this, I'm gonna press and hold the power button and the volume down buttons at the same time. And now just select this restart option, tap it again, and wait for your phone to turn on again. And that's it! By following these tips, your Galaxy Z Flip 6 will last longer without recharging. I hope this advice has helped, and thank you so much for watching.